Europe's political landscape is witnessing a dramatic shift as opposition leaders in key nations challenge their government's unwavering support for Ukraine. This growing skepticism about Ukraine's place in Europe's security framework comes from unlikely sources: Poland and Germany, traditionally among Kyiv's strongest allies. In Poland, opposition presidential candidate Karol Nawrocki, representing the Law and Justice Party, has broken ranks with Warsaw's official position by taking a hardline stance against Ukraine's Western integration. In a controversial interview with Polsat News, Nawrocki explicitly opposed Ukraine's membership in both the European Union and NATO, citing unresolved historical grievances.
Today, I do not see Ukraine in either structure, neither in the European Union nor in NATO, until those important civilizational issues for Poles are resolved. A country that cannot answer for a very brutal crime against 120,000 of its neighbors cannot be part of international alliances.
Similarly in Germany, Alice Weidel, co-leader of the opposition Alternative for Germany, AfD, has emerged as a vocal critic of Berlin's Ukraine policy, challenging the ruling coalition's approach to the conflict.
Look at the war in Ukraine now. They're a big danger to our national security and to actually to the entire European security. They completely depend on the US in the sense of, the USA need to do the entire job. We don't need to do anything. We just escalate the entire conflict against Russia. It's very dangerous what's going on here. Conflict has a potential to escalate big time towards a nuclear exchange. And here, the European governments, they have no measure, they have no strategy, they have no red line, no storyline of their foreign and security policy towards Russia, towards Ukraine. They have no strategy to end that, and they don't have the military power, right?
In a wide-ranging interview with Elon Musk, Weidel accused European leadership of dangerous escalation without strategic foresight. Nawrocki's opposition stems from deep-rooted historical tensions, particularly the Volyn tragedy, a World War II ethnic cleansing campaign that targeted Polish civilians in Ukrainian territories. His stance marks a significant departure from Poland's current policy of robust support for Ukraine. While maintaining support for humanitarian aid to Ukraine, Nawrocki's campaign has strategically used the exhumation agreement controversy to differentiate himself from the ruling government's approach, suggesting that current Polish diplomacy lacks sufficient attention to national interests. As election seasons approach in both countries, these opposition voices represent a growing challenge to the established pro-Ukraine consensus in European politics. Their criticisms raise fundamental questions about Ukraine's integration into Western structures, even as their governments continue pushing for closer ties with Kyiv. Ukraine's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has forcefully rejected these opposition statements, particularly Nawrocki's comments, labeling them as biased and manipulative. The ministry maintains that Ukraine's Euro-Atlantic integration remains on track, despite this emerging political resistance.